Wow, what an amazing introduction. Thank you very much. And hello to everybody. How are you all doing? All good, all good. So energy. Energy. What is energy? Anybody know what energy is? Atoms. Frequencies. A unit of something? Yeah. Universe. Everything in existence. Where does it come from? We don't know. None of us, we don't know.
Maybe down there as well.
We don't know where it comes from. But it appears, right? So energy is everywhere, right? It's what we tap into as human beings. So you think about, we go into like the Higgs boson particle where energy comes into existence and things like that. But what about you? Where does your energy come from? Where does it get blocked? Think about that just for a second. How's your brain-body connection? We're going to check that right now. 2 fingers up with your right hand. 2 fingers up like this. Yeah. Little finger and your index finger up with your left hand. You ready? Now we're going to do something interesting. We're going to go 1, 2, and switch. Where's your energy now? Well done. Yeah, you ready? 1, 2, and switch. 2 fingers. So 1, 2, oh, it's still there. You with us? Ready? 1, 2, and switch. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It's getting easier. Good. Your brain-body connection is strengthening. Ready? 1, 2, and switch. Well done. So we can get a bit more complicated with this, but we'll leave it out. So just shake the hands out. Shake the hands out for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Now bring your hands up. Relax your shoulders completely. And you feel tingling in your fingertips. So what's that then? Oh my goodness, we have a master in the audience. So new energy, how do we get new energy into the body? Most important way of getting it and the biggest way of getting energy into the body. How do we do it? Breathing, yeah. But how does it get released into the body? How does it get released into the body? Feels good, right? Whoa, that's why I love Qigong. I'm a Qigong master. I'm Qigong champion. 2016, we went to Korea and we won the international competition for Qigong. We're doing a beautiful routine. So I love Qigong. It's such a brilliant way of getting energy into the body. But how energy comes into your body through your mitochondria. When we tap the body, and then you'll feel all this tingling in your body. Yeah, feel all the tingling in your body so you can replace that energy. Replace the energy in the body through tapping, breathing, moving. Also, our lymphatic system, well, to clear that, it's got no natural pump. So moving and tapping, right, in your lymphatic system, that's it, underneath your armpit, it's a big area there. Well done. That's how we get rid of the nasty stuff out of the body. So how many of us live sedentary lifestyles? Oh, we don't do very much. That's a nervous laugh. That was a nervous laugh. Oh, not me. I'm sure you move a lot.
Someone who does, that's why I was laughing.
It's true. A lot of people are not doing too much at the moment. So energy, we have an energy body. So our layers of body goes through many different stages. This is called, in the Vedic scripts, with beautiful chanting we were doing earlier, from the Vedic scripts, this is called the gross body. Doesn't mean it's horrible. It just means it's a very dense body. Then the next energy body comes out is a little bit lighter, but you can still feel things with it. So I don't know, anybody had an out-of-body experience? Good. That's cool. What happened to me when I had an out-of-body experience, I was a professional musician. I was playing with Thin Lizzy as a rock bass player. And I went out of my body. And I'm going, this is the biggest gig I've ever done in my life. And there's me up on the ceiling with all these energetic balls around me. And I'm going, whoa, this is incredible. I don't know, I got no idea how long I was up there because we were actually playing the song Dancing in the Moonlight, and we were in a jam session. So I got no idea how long I was up there because the jam sessions were going on for ages because Brian Robertson wanted to play his enormous guitar solos. So in the rehearsals, it went on for about 15 minutes. But I was up there and I felt all these balls of energy around me. And what I felt was an intense love, a beauty, a feeling that made me shed all this traumatic past that I had. My mother died when I was 11. My father became disabled when I was 10. My father finally died when I was 19. I went to a boarding school full of paedophiles and they were interfering with children. I kept putting my hands up, screaming at everybody, listen to me, this is all wrong. And nobody was listening, so I felt, okay, what am I going to do next? I'm going to become a musician. When I left school at 18, I got into a sales job and then I thought, okay, I'm going to do music. What that did for me was it got me into meditation. Because I got to such a level as a musician. I was in the who's who of British popular music. I was in magazines. I was doing lots of session work for lots of different people, bass playing. I was playing at a top level, really high level music. And because we used to improvise on stage, which I was just saying about with Thin Lizzy, it was like a meditation because you're completely absorbed in that moment. You're listening to everybody else and bouncing off everybody else as musicians. Beautiful place to be. But when my rock career started to wane with the introduction of electronic music, there's no, you could just play the bass on the keyboards, and therefore my work started to dwindle. So the stress started to come back, the anxiety started to come back, the trauma was like, oh my God, what am I going to do next? Excuse me, what am I going to do next? This is terrible. So my wife and I went to a mind, body, spirit show. And we had our Curlian photography taker, the one that photographs energy. Mine was this purpley blue energy. Because I'm very into the esoteric, you might have noticed. It was purpley blue, and hers was this beautiful rainbow goddess, yellow and reddy colour. So she goes, I don't want this, I want your one. It sounds much more interesting. The conversation you had with the person who was looking at the photographs, yours sounded really good, mine sounds really boring. So we walked around the corner and we went to this stall and she had it done again. Exactly the same picture came out, so I thought, wow, this is interesting. But I started talking to one of the masters, the Korean masters there. And I said, my music's failing, this is all rubbish, life is garbage, I can't do anything with anything. She said, oh, interesting. You should come to class. And I went, okay, I didn't mind. I'll give it a go because I did train with Bruce Lee's system of martial arts when I was in my 20s, early 20s. So I wasn't worried about group exercise classes because a lot of men won't go, oh, there's loads of women in there, I'm not going in there. They won't do it. But I wasn't worried about that at all. So I did it. And my goodness me, when we started doing the Qigong, I thought the stress and the anxiety was just falling off of me. I just felt, this is so good, this is brilliant. And then when we went to Korea, I realised what stuck energy does in the body. We went did our Qigong championship. We won the award for international Qigong champions. But we went into this meditation cave, and I was doing all this past trauma meditation. It was like I got in such a deep meditation. It was like going through a time capsule in my life. And it was, this is when my mother died. This is when my father died. This is when my father became disabled. Then I found this point when it went, oh God, I never saw this. 19 years of age, when my father died, my two eldest brothers took the estate of my father and gave the four youngest boys nothing. So they had both of them went into a chiropractic career, which is expensive, and he had a house, a nice big house for himself. Thank you very much. The other brother had a bungalow in Ripley. I don't know if you know Ripley, but it's a very exclusive area. Wow, there you go. Eric Clapton. He was married in the church, wasn't he?
Ripley in Surrey.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then he also had he was an airline pilot. So they thank you very much. What did I get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've been holding this anger in me all my life, and I've never expressed it, and I've never actually realised it. So what happened when I did the hopping up and over? I put my hand on my heart, thought of my two brothers, I went, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Did it 3 times, forgave them there and then. I thought they must have been in a heck of a state to do that to four younger boys. So I just walked out the cave, and my teacher, Hope, she's a beautiful little Korean woman, she went, oh my goodness me, what happened to you in there? I went, oh God, what happened? Because you look like you've taken 10 years off of your face, right? Because I released all that anger inside of me. And I used to drink like a fish. Like I could drink a bottle of Jack Daniels and not even think about it. I mean, I used to be in bands with people like Dan Thompson out of Hawkwind, who used to just use drugs like as Smarties, eating them up. So I used to drink with people like that. I couldn't really drink anymore after that. All the heavy drinking kind of really waned off because I was...
No.
Yeah. I still do have a beer now and again, but nothing like I used to. It used to be really heavy. I mean, really heavy drinking. So then, as I got deeper into the Korean type of Qigong that I do, anger's held in the liver, drowning the liver. So what happens with the energy bodies, our energy body, we get blockages in it, and we don't even realize that they're there, and they keep coming up unless we deal with them. So we get into these little cycles that we live in, and I was in this cycle of just drinking. Like when we decided to go up to London, we didn't think about, well, what we're going to see when we go to London. We're thinking about which bar we're going to stop off at before we go to where we're going to go to. And there was times when we didn't even get out of Waterloo because we live in Surbiton. We didn't even get out of Waterloo. We were just still in the bar in Waterloo. We didn't even get into London. It was a disastrous life. It's good fun. I'm not knocking it, but it was good fun. But it made me learn about where your mind goes, your energy follows. And our mind followed the alcohol at that point. Now, my mind follows, who can I help next? Who's coming into my jurisdiction next? Where can I go next to help more people? So that's why I set up the Qigong school online, so that I can teach more people Qigong, because they keep saying to me, wow, Peter, I didn't realize this was so profound. They think, oh, it's just really funny little movements, or you're doing something strange with your body. But what you're doing is you're activating your energy body, activating it, and that's important because we have a chakra system. We have the 7 chakras. I won't go through all the 7 chakras because I'm sure you've heard it all before. But it's like when my connection to the earth wasn't very good. I was like an upside down pyramid. So why I was like this is too much energy in the head. I'm a Virgo, which is like a sign that is like, oh my goodness me, nightmare sign, right? You're always thinking and you want to be a perfectionist, right? It's another Virgo. Beautiful people to be around, but difficult because they're just so focused on everything and being perfect and lined up. And I started to let that go. Okay, to get into this Qigong, I thought, let it go. My teachers kept saying, mistakes are okay. They're okay. And I'm going, no, they're not. What are you telling me mistakes are okay for? They're not okay. I'm getting this wrong. And then there's me getting angry with myself. It's like, I'm glad I didn't see any of you get angry when we were doing this exercise, because a lot of people start going like this and start moving their hands really hard. But you've got to be kind to yourself. And that's what I learned with mistakes. It's like, okay, mistakes are ways of you moving into the new you, because you learn from those mistakes. You don't get stuck in the mistake. So the energy body, when we get blockages, we get stuck in these cycles. It's like, but it's important to break the cycles that you're going around in. Keep thinking about, I had this interaction with this person. Why did that go so badly? And it's like an interaction that I had a year ago, 2 years ago with somebody else. So it's a different player comes in to this interaction that you've had with the person. It's important to think about, why does that keep happening to me? Why is that happening to me? Not pushing it off to somebody else. You take 100% responsibility for your actions. So the energy system, when it's blocked, we will get into these negative cycles. So what happens when we get into these negative cycles is always a negative spiral. What you can do is turn that around into a positive spiral. You can think more positively. Not the Pollyanna of going, everything's okay, it's all right, and like the house is falling down behind you. Someone's going, well, your house is falling down. It's okay, everything's... That's like silly thinking. But positive thinking is, okay, I'm in this predicament, like you were saying. You know, what a lovely partner you had. It's terrible. So if you're in this predicament, you've got to use your brain, use your energy, focus your mind where you want to take yourself out of this position. That's what you have to do. You have to keep thinking about where your mind goes, your energy follows. So why is the body-brain connection so important, do you think? Why is it so important, body-brain? 2 minutes. Why is the body-brain connection so important?
Because your brain influences your health.
Your brain is?
Influences your health.
Your health?
Yeah.
Your brain's the operational system.
And the blood
Yeah.
you need, and the blood
Yeah.
you need there for your head.
Yeah. Your brain is the heart is the most important area of our body. The enteric nervous system is actually, if this stops working, you stop working. If your brain stops working, you can carry on. So this area, we call it the lower danjon. We need to flip the pyramid. We need to turn it around. Too much information in the head, not enough information in our body. So when we flip the pyramid, we get a strong base and a light top. We're tuning into the energy that's available to us, which is our chakra system. So everybody goes, raise the vibration. That's the wrong way of looking at it. You're tuning into that vibration, which is available to all of us, which is why every single one of you in this room is absolutely phenomenal and absolutely amazing, because you can tune into this vibration, but you have to do the work. You don't just go, it's not like turning the radio on and going, Zip. You have to do the work. You have to do the internal work. You have to clear these blocks. When you clear these blocks, the business starts to open up for you, relationships start to open up for you, and everything seems completely different from that traumatic boy that I was to now, completely different human being. So you can do that too. And I want that for you. I want that for all of you, because you're all so beautiful. Look at you. So thank you very much for listening. Well done. Whoa!